Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you. Arsenal's homegrown player myth debunked as Edu prepares for summer transfers amid quadruple exit. Edu is free to finalize any transfer deals he wishes without concerns about the supposed homegrown player rules in the Premier League. Arsenal has built one of the top teams in the league and plans to spend more this summer to challenge Manchester City. Having closed the gap to just 2 points this season, they believe additional reinforcements could be the final push needed to secure their first title in 21 years. The Gunners have received much praise for assembling a squad with a balanced age profile. However, this summer, several Hale End graduates are expected to leave, with the futures of players like Emile Smith-Rowe, Eddie Nketiah, and Reiss Nelson still uncertain. This has led some concerned fans to question the homegrown quota and whether Arsenal needs to sign English players if the trio departs. Aaron Ramsdale's potential exit only amplifies these concerns. Yet, a misconception resurfaces every transfer window regarding this issue. There is no specific homegrown quota that many refer to. Clubs can have as many homegrown players as they wish when registering their squads. However, there is a maximum number of players who do not count as homegrown, known as the non-homegrown quota. Premier League clubs can have a maximum of 17 non-homegrown players. Besides Smith-Rowe, other players likely to leave this summer and who fall under this category include Albert Sambi Lokonga, Nuno Tavares, Kieran Tierney, and Thomas Partey. Cedric Soares and Mohamed Elneny have already left at the end of their contracts. There is also speculation about Gabriel Jesus and Alexander Zinchenko seeking more playing time elsewhere. Currently, the remaining non-homegrown players include Gabriel Magalhaes, Jurrien Timber, Jakub Kiwior, Takahiro Tomiyasu, Martin Odegaard, Jorginho, Fabio Vieira, Kai Havertz, and Leandro Trossard. Additionally, if David Raya's move becomes permanent this summer, Gabriel Martinelli and William Saliba, despite representing different nations, are all considered homegrown due to their time at English clubs before turning 21. As it stands, Arsenal is well below the maximum of 17 non-homegrown players and can afford to keep players like Jesus, Zinchenko, and Partey while adding many foreign stars this summer. Edu, therefore, has the freedom to pursue the club's top targets without worrying about breaching player status regulations. Of course, he must operate within financial limits, but from a roster composition standpoint, the path is clear. Mikel Arteta's two-man transfer wishlist as Arsenal makes £60 million bid. Arsenal's latest transfer news and rumors suggest that Mikel Arteta is already deep into his plans for the summer transfer window, aiming to strengthen his squad ahead of the next season. The Premier League season has just ended, but the transfer market is heating up, and Arsenal is keen to outmaneuver their rivals this summer. After the disappointment of falling short in the Premier League title race on the final day, Arteta is determined to reshape his squad this summer to better compete in the 2024-25 campaign. This will likely involve both incoming and outgoing players at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal has been linked with numerous players even before the window opens, while some current players are rumored to be on their way out. The coming months promise to be eventful. Unfortunately for Arsenal, other clubs are also looking to strengthen, meaning they might face competition for some of their summer targets. The Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules, PSRs, could also impact transfer dealings as the window progresses. As transfer rumors and negotiations intensify, Football.London has rounded up the latest transfer chatter around the club and provided our take on the discussions. Here's the latest. Two-name striker shortlist. Arsenal is targeting a new striker before their pre-season tour, with two names reportedly topping their list. Despite the season ending only recently, plans for next season are well underway. According to The Independent, Arsenal is eyeing Alexander Isak of Newcastle United and Brian Brobby of Ajax. Isak is said to be the preferred option, but Arsenal expects resistance from Newcastle, who are reluctant to sell their star. Arteta aims to finalize deals swiftly, meaning they could pivot to Brobby if a move for Isak proves too challenging. The 22-year-old Brobby is attracting interest from several European clubs. Football.London's perspective, Arsenal's proactive approach to early signings is commendable, as Arteta seeks to gain that extra edge for the upcoming season. More time for the manager to integrate new signings is always beneficial. However, the complexity of transfer deals might delay some acquisitions, which could be the case with Isak. He is a proven Premier League talent, which makes him an ideal choice, but convincing Newcastle to sell will require a significant offer. Therefore, having an alternative like Brobby is prudent. The challenge, however, could be the interest from other clubs. If Arsenal focuses on Isak first, they risk losing Brobby to other suitors. Pedro Neto's £60 million demand. Arsenal has long been linked with Wolves winger Pedro Neto but faces competition from several clubs and the hurdle of Wolves' transfer demands. According to The Telegraph, Wolves have set Neto's price at £60 million ahead of the summer window. Manchester City and Newcastle United are also interested. Wolves are not under pressure to sell, having made significant sales last year. However, to fund squad improvements, they might consider cashing in on Neto. Football.London's perspective: while Neto has impressed in the Premier League, a £60 million fee for a player who struggled with injuries last season is a significant risk. The 24-year-old missed 17 games due to 2 separate hamstring injuries. Neto can play across the front line, but his natural position is on the right, where Bukayo Saka excels. If Arsenal needs another player in that position, it might hinge on Reiss Nelson's future. Nelson is one of the academy graduates likely to leave this summer, which could prompt Arsenal to seek another right-sided player. However, it remains uncertain whether they are willing to spend £60 million on someone to compete with Saka. Arsenal's pursuit of Victor Gyökeres strengthened by Bukayo Saka's performance. In the latest Arsenal transfer news and gossip, Sporting Lisbon striker Victor Gyökeres has emerged as a potential target for the Gunners. Gyökeres continues to be linked with a move to Arsenal this summer, amid the club's ongoing search for a top striker. Since last summer, Arsenal has been heavily rumored to be in the market for a new forward. These rumors gained momentum during the January transfer window, with Gyökeres among several names associated with a potential transfer to the Emirates Stadium. Other notable targets have included Napoli's Victor Osimhen, Al Ittihad's Karim Benzema, Bologna's Joshua Zirkzee, Brentford's Ivan Toney, and RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. As the transfer window approaches, it remains to be seen if the Gunners will indeed make a move for a new striker. However, months after the initial rumors, Gyökeres remains a strong candidate linked with Arsenal. A recent statistic highlights why he could be a valuable addition to Mikel Arteta's squad. According to a post by Squawka on X, formerly known as Twitter, Gyökeres tops the list for the most touches in the opposition box among players in Europe's top 7 leagues: Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, Ligue 1, Primera Liga, and Eredivisie. Gyökeres has recorded 294 total touches in the opposition's penalty area, leading the list by 17 touches over the next player, Arsenal's own Bukayo Saka, who has 277. This stat is significant considering Saka's outstanding performance this season, where he scored 20 goals and provided 14 assists, playing a pivotal role in Arsenal's Premier League title challenge. Adding fuel to the transfer speculation, Gyökeres recently commented on his future, refusing to confirm his stay at Sporting beyond this summer. After scoring in Sporting's 3-0 victory over Portimonense, bringing his tally to 41 goals in 47 games this season, Gyökeres was asked about his future. Stay next season? It's football, it's normal, I can't promise anything, Gyökeres told Ebola this week. I really enjoy being here, but in football, everything happens very quickly and we have to adapt. I can't make many predictions, it's difficult. There are still games this season, and then we'll see. This uncertainty leaves the door open for Arsenal to potentially secure a forward who not only matches Saka's influence in the box but could also help propel the Gunners to new heights in the upcoming season. And if you follow our channel, you already know that we are bringing the most exclusive news to the forefront every day, and if you are new here, don't miss out and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you.